Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DeChara coming to you live from downtown Flushing, New York, once again for another amazing uh, 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 whatever about taxes. If you don't know me, I am a CPA. I've been working with small businesses for over 35 years. I am on a mission to help entrepreneurs, small business owners get their businesses organized once and for all. For me, it's simple because I have done it tens of thousands of times for businesses in every kind of industry, from startup to 10, 20 million. Okay, that's my comfort zone. What I've actually done is lowered my focus, or I guess maybe refocused who I work with, and it's really the brand new business owner, the micro business owner that gets into a business not really knowing all of the different hoops you got to jump through, all of the mind-bending decisions that you're going to have to make. Things as tough as, what do I want to call my business? This is a tough one, and it stops people from actually going forward with their business. And the reasons are simple. It's way too complicated. It's way too complicated by design. And the complication, the uncertainty wreaks havoc in people's minds. They get gripped with fear and anxiety. And I see this. I see this very clearly now. For a long time, I was stuck in the midst of doing the accounting and working not on my business, in my business. And the past few years, I've taken a really close look at, why people procrastinate, why they make, mistakes, why they do things like, register their corporation in states that they don't live in, like Delaware and Nevada, only to find out that it costs them a lot more in time and money. So that's my mission. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. And tonight, because the tax stuff has already started coming in, most people have to file a tax return. And a lot of times now, it's not even because you made money. It's not even because you worked and you're required to file. So case in point, this year, if you didn't get your stimulus check, if something happened, you got to jump through hoops. So I'm going to tell you a short story. My mom called me. She didn't want to bother me. She said, I can't find where they sent my check. Last year, they sent her a check. This year, she didn't get a check. So she did what most people would do. She actually went on the website, on the IRS website, and couldn't figure it out, because they do have a, find your stimulus check, or, even like, where's my refund? So I go in there. I'm pretty familiar with the IRS website, and I can't figure it out. Because number one, she collects Social Security. Last year, when I tried to file her return, because I wanted to make sure she was going to get the stimulus check direct deposited, I tried to file a return for her, and my filing software wouldn't go through because the income was zero. There was nothing on the return. So luckily, last year, she got the check. So there was a way to track where it went. And I found it actually was direct deposited into an old account that she had the account last year. And this is kind of strange, folks, because last year they mailed her a check. So now what happened? It went to an account that was closed, a checking account. What saved my mom was that she also had a savings account that she forgot about. She didn't close it. So the savings account was open. The bank saw the money come in, and I don't know what happened, but it went into her savings account. She called the bank, and she's getting the money. They're sending her a debit card. Now, the problem is that if I didn't track down that money for her only solution was to file a return. Well, I'm a CPA. I'm doing this a long time. I'm her son. And I said, well, I can't file a return for you unless I like make up income or something. But it was an interesting example of some of the chaos that is going on in the tax system, in the tax preparation processing world that I am in now until April 15th and beyond. I woke up a couple of years ago and I realized I was an accountant. I was a CPA, and that I actually make money doing taxes. So between February 1st and April 15th is not a lot of time. What is that, like 75 days? So people will procrastinate. I mean, you'll get the few people that have OCD or whatever, and they just have to get it done. I love those people. Just get, let's file. They're like clockwork. I love it. They're prepared. They know what they need. They've been doing it for a long time, most of them. Okay? There's no surprises. And that's how you relieve all of the stress, all of the anxiety of getting ready. So, and I don't mean, OCD is a serious condition. I don't mean to like downplay it, but what I mean is people that are meticulous and want to be prepared and don't like the anxiety of having to wait. And so it's pretty simple, folks. Over the next few weeks, and they've already started coming, you're going to get tax documents. And they say important tax document. Okay. You need to have a system where that is filed as soon as it comes in. Not in a pile. I didn't say pile. You don't put it into a pile with a P. You put it into an electronic file system. This is where we've come, folks. It's very simple with today's technology. When that comes in, you can either scan it, take a picture of it with your phone, and you could even fax it. I realized, I said, now I understand why the IRS faxes everything, because there's no data. It's just it's a fax. Nobody can steal it. So you could fax it to yourself. And once it's in digital format, you just upload it to a folder. So for instance, all of my clients have a 2020 Google Drive folder where I have sent them instructions that this is where I want you to put your documents. There is no exchange of emails. There is no text. There's no phone calls. because they're not needed. At the end of the day, I know what I need to prepare your return. And when I go into that folder, if it's not there, I will let my clients know. And what we've done is we've eliminated so much wasted time and effort going back and forth, trying to get one document at a time, and it's really not a good way of doing business. And this is part of the problem with starting a new business. See, what I'm describing there is one of those systems and processes that go over a lot of people's heads. But it's these systems and processes that enabled McDonald's to become McDonald's. Without these systems and processes, you just can't have a business. What you might have is a job that you created, which is fine, but if you want to do business like that, you're not going to be a client of mine, for the simple fact that I am in business and I am trying to help business owners. And the bottom line is there is no way around this, folks. So if you're a business owner, obviously you're doing a 1040 return. Okay, you got to file a personal income tax return. If you're a client of mine, you also have a corporate return to file. We already know what the deadlines are. So for a 2020 tax return for a business, it requires all of the statements for the entire year to be reconciled to the company's books and records. This is very simple, folks. It's not complicated. So once you have that system, there is no tax season rush. There is no fear and anxiety. And that's my story. That I'm sticking with it. I hope this helped you. If you're a client of mine and you didn't get an email from me with the Google Drive thing, just let me know. And for those of you that you think that you're technically unable, find some kid, a 15-year-old kid, and they'll just do it for you. Seriously. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. Joe DiCera, over and out. And if I didn't mention it, because I didn't, join my upcoming 5-day challenge, and we're going to have 5 solid days of ranting and information and hopefully stuff that might help you get on track. So God bless. Good night. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.